I'm Bindu. Hope you all are doing well. Today, we will talk about an important topic, the Women's Protection Act. You may have heard about the Women's Protection Act. As you might have seen in the news, women are often treated unfairly and unequally. They have been fighting for equal rights in politics and society. This is because people are not aware of their issues and laws are not being enforced properly. Have you ever heard of child marriages? Have you seen women and girls getting harassed or hurt? Domestic violence is a problem that affects many women every day. What can we do to stop this violence? Many people are unaware of the laws that protect women, and victims may not know how to seek help. Let us discuss the laws that are effective for women and children. Learning outcome, children's rights, Prohibition of Child Marriage Act, the immoral trafficking, the Dowry Prohibition Act, the protection of women from domestic violence. Sexual assault and torturing. Lok Adalat. Keywords: trafficking, deal or trade in something illegal, torturing, to cause great physical or mental pain to someone intentionally. NGOs, non-governmental organizations. Inducement, leads someone to do something. Ordinance, an authoritative order. Concept map, children rights. All children under the age of 18 years are considered children, regardless of their gender. The government must protect their rights, including the right to live and be with their parents. Children have the right to learn about the world through media and to be protected from acts of violence. Children with disabilities have the right to special care. All children also have the right to good health care, to use their language and religion, and to play. Children should not be harmed while receiving education or medical care facilities. In case of neglect or suffering, children have the right to receive help. Everyone must be made aware of the UNO Child Rights Charter and the government should educate people about it. Prohibition of Child Marriage Act. The Child Marriage Act states that no one under the age of 21 years, in case of male, or 18 years in case of female, can be forced to get married. Persons below these age limitations are considered children, and when a child is involved in the act of marriage, it is considered child marriage. If a man over 21 years marries a girl below 18 years of age, he can be jailed for 2 years and fined up to rupees 1 lakh. The same punishment applies to anyone who else with the child marriages. If the marriage is cancelled, the girl should be supported until she is 18 or until she gets married at an appropriate age. The government will help such children whose marriages are cancelled. Any dowry or gifts received in such marriages must be returned. Consequences of child marriage. Teenage pregnancy, human trafficking, selling of girl children, and forced marriages can lead to cases of abortions. And also numerous health problems in the future. The Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act, POCSO, aims to prevent sexual assault, harassment, and pornography against children. It sets up special courts for quick trials of such cases and prioritizes the child's well-being. The law bans inducing children into illegal sexual activity. Prostitution or pornography. The Immoral Trafficking Prevention Act, 1956 and Amendment 2006. Girls and women are tricked with promises of jobs, a good future, or roles in movies, then taken to cities and sold for sexual misuse. They might be tortured or hurt to make them obey the orders of their captors. This is illegal. Even in the cases where the girls might have agreed to it. Sexual assault. Forced prostitution. Social and religious prostitution. Reading erotic writings and watching obscene pictures. Activities against the law. It is against the law to traffic or beat children and force them to beg, especially those who have disabilities. Additionally, it is illegal to remove body parts and sell them for profit. Children are also sometimes pushed into selling drugs, which is also an illegal act. Laborers. Children were made to work for free, lacked basic facilities of food and clothes, and were mistreated. Farm workers were exploited by their employers. Construction workers were poorly paid and fed bad food. Sadistic pleasure. Tying kids or torturing them for fun. Marriage or adoption without agreement is unfair. Ask police or NGOs for help if someone is being hurt. Sex work is illegal and victims have legal protection. Brothel owners can go to jail and pay a fine. Renting a room for prostitution is illegal. Sexual assault is illegal. Victims can get medical help and report to a judge. Women police or NGOs should help victims. Children will be protected in Balasadhan. The government will punish child traffickers. Police can investigate potential child abusers without permission. The Dowry Prohibition Act, 1961. It is against the law to give, receive or support dowry. Doing this can lead to 5 years in jail and a 15,000 rupee fine. It's illegal to cause harm to or torture brides after marriage. Parents can give wedding gifts but must follow the law and culture traditions. If mistreated, the family can go to the police station to complain. The protection of women from domestic violence. The Constitution grants citizens the right to live respectfully. Women should not be mistreated or shamed. Violence against women is a major issue globally. Law exists to aid women, but the government must do more to enforce them. India and other nations strive to end violence against women. Important resolutions. The government must stop treating women unfairly in marriages and family matters. Men and women should have the same rights when it comes to family property and managing it. The Beijing Declaration and program of action focus on the following things. Violence against women is a big reason for gender inequality. Women often experience violence at home, but it's hard to stop. The government should identify and punish abusers and provide legal help and safety information for women. Domestic violence affects all families. Forms of domestic violence. Domestic violence includes sexual, physical, verbal, emotional, mental, or economic abuse. Victims can report to police or a magistrate via phone, email, or individually. Complaints can be filed for past, present, or future prospects of violence. Victims should seek medical help and report to authorities. Sexual assault and torturing. Government has formed a committee to prevent sexual assault. The President issued ordinance. The Nirbhaya Act, law passed on April 3, 2013. The accused can serve 20 years jail term. Women police are hired to handle such complaints. Victims don't need to meet the police alone if they don't want to. There can be no punishment given if the attacker dies. Videos are allowed as evidence during trials. Lok Adalat. Lok Adalat is a court in India. That gives free legal help to the poor. It makes justice fair for all. Who is eligible for judicial assistance? You can get legal help if you are a marginalized citizen, a victim, or low-income earner. You can apply for help at the local court. Methods of judicial assistance. Advocates can give free advice and can represent the case in court. The courts cover expenses and provide free judgments. Human rights are crucial for dignity. Conclusion. Women have always had an important role since the creation of human society. And they have always been respected as goddesses. But in the present scenario, violence and crimes against women can be witnessed increasing in many ways around the world. This is a matter of grave concern, and the growth of crimes against women is a shame for the entire human race.